let's pour one out for a team that didn't play so well, Billy Napier and the Florida Gators. And the irony in the whole thing is that Billy Napier was announced that he's staying at Florida this week, and then his team shows up flat. They were down 42-0 at one point in this game. Ended up losing 49-17 to Texas. Listen, doesn't give me a ton of confidence in the locker room culture and how much that team believes in Billy Napier. When the week he gets announced he's staying as your head coach, you show up and put up 0 points, 3/4 of the way through the game and get right off the field. Doesn't make me feel great about the future. I wonder if they're starting to, was that the right choice this week? Was it the right time to announce it? At the end of the day, it was never about this season for Billy Napier. It was always about the future. It was always about recruiting and DJ Lagway and what the future looks like. Let him go recruit now, but not a good start to Billy Napier, confidence time in 2024 and then looking into 2025.
When Scott Strickland, the athletic director at Florida, released this statement that we are going to retain Billy Napier as your head coach, and you already know when there's a statement coming out that you're staying, like that is a testament to where you're at. Yeah. Not good. I didn't disagree with it. Like, I did not disagree with that decision. I said, look, this team has been playing better. I felt like they could have checked out, but they didn't. Right now doesn't feel like the right time. You got to start winning games. Like, you didn't get hired to almost beat Georgia. Like, you got paid and hired to beat Georgia and to beat Texas and to beat Tennessee in overtime, and they're not doing that. So the leash is short, but I didn't disagree with that decision. This is the worst way that you could have followed up that statement. And look, Graham Mertz, your starting quarterback, out for the season. DJ Lagway, your backup quarterback, your 5-star Dynamo freshman, was out against Texas. You didn't have Montrell Johnson, your leading rusher. You're out Trey Wilson. He's been banged up. Those guys don't play defense. And you gave up 49 points. So I'm willing to give a little bit of grace to a Florida team that's incredibly banged up. That was bad today, though. Like, that was beyond the grace that I can extend to the Gators.
I think they knew it was coming. I think the reason they announced it a few days ago is because they knew the ass whooping was coming. And if you announce it after the ass whooping, it's not going to be received well. So you prepared everybody, especially when you told everybody, hey, 75% of our NIL money is in underclassmen. You're telling everybody, we know we're going to get whooped, but the locker room's going to be fine. We got young people coming up. Don't worry about it. I think they were just sort of paying no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's why they announced it. I agree. I think it is the right decision to make. But, Caroline, you make a great point. We need to all remember, Florida collective, Florida NIL, Florida alum, Florida donors did not grow up in a world where they sat back and said, well, it was awful nice if we could compete with these. No, they grew up expecting to win the SEC East at the time every single year. Their patience is going to wear thin. So this has to turn around at some point.
And this decision by Scott Strickland is the most pivotal one he's made in his career as the AD at Florida. Been there since 2017, I believe. They've had like 2 or 3 winning seasons since he's been the AD at Florida. So this choice by him to keep Billy Napier another season, if it doesn't work, it'll be the end of Scott Strickland at Florida as well. They'll go out together. They'll both be on the job search, trying to find a joint AD and head coaching job.